Yo, my name is G12, the CEO of G12 Records. I'm hanging out with Kingenergy on Love FM 104.5. Big up.
Shabi, you never see men them. Sometimes you go fear men them. What up, my people? They call me Cheese Star, and I'm hanging out with one of the men them. The man that matters. The man when they look at your face. The man that I call Kingenergy. Mr. Reality, live on 104.5 Love FM. Abuja, don't touch that dial, or you no go hear from men them. Men.
Oh yeah, they say my flow lags like Atlanta. They see my whole cruise in a Sparta. Now who they carry face? Come counter. See, I know they like cook, give me Fanta. Building it willingly, freely, giving it speedily, winning and living a million. I keep on talking, man. I rock a fellow rapper when I rap in a cappella, brother. Right now I got my tongues and man, I gotta spill out. Talking a big tips, I'm ahead of a big thing. I ain't trying to break it, I'm faking it, making it looking like I'm on a big thing. Gotta pick the hit, pick no sick in this quick, take a lick, take a trip down to Zion, press lick, stick, big thing. Wanna get this? You gotta believe it in Jesus. Got more swag, man. No Jesus, no swag. It's your boy, Stone Z, the rap preacher, aka Young Stunner. And I'm chilling right here with your man, Kingenergy, on Love 104.5 FM, where better matter, they bring better talk. Yeah, John the Humble 7, I see you, man. ABUJA, one love, y'all. No Jesus, no swag.
We go to talk am, they go as the reality carry be. We go to talk am, they talk am as the gospel carry they show himself. I don't get said I'm still me, the man them I call, the man person when they look at your face, better can be Mr. Humble. The man them I call Kingenergy, as the matter carry be. And I did with one Obonga person.
Because when the time comes, I will officially introduce him. But meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen,
what has really brought us to this point? It looks as if there is a justification for domestic violence. Because whenever you listen to Mr. A, the husband will say, it's my wife, she's a cause. You listen to the wife say, it's my husband that caused it. So if truly your husband was wrong or your wife was wrong, is there any justification? Now, last week we had a story of a girl, a wife at 18. According to the story, she started dating the man from the age of 15. And they got into marriage. From the source that we had, this man has been beating this girl. To the extent that on the very day, this particular day, that people have to come in to intervene, neighbors have to come in to intervene. And the girl with a very huge injury in her face was saying, no, please leave my husband. Don't arrest my husband.
now, as a few months ago, sir, we also had a case concerning
A lawmaker in Cross River, I won't mention his name.
Okay.
Because the government have really taken their stand by suspending him. Which, for me, I say it's not enough. It's not enough. But a lawmaker, sitting lawmaker, in fact, when I saw the bruises on his wife's face, man, that was damn brutal.
I also have a case.
The man is the one telling me that, in fact, before he comes back home, he makes sure that the wife have gone to bed.
According to him, you know what her wife trouble.
There was one that the wife used, what they call, a pan, this frying pan.
To hit him. So it's not just the man, it's not just the woman, it's just both sides. Yes. And when you truly look at the whole thing, Mr. A is taking blame against the woman is taking blame against the man. For years, he has been a marriage and relationship therapist. We have Reverend Macduff.
Thank you very much, Kingenergy. Thank you very much, Love FM. Thank you very much, everybody in the building. This is Reverend Macduff Irekponor. I'm a Reverend Minister in Assemblies of God Church. Kingenergy has been in my youth department for long.
Back in the old days.
All the way from Barimpa Church. So people should be fully aware of that this evening.
It has been a long time.
It has been a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
For many years. It's good to be here.
You're blessed, sir. You're welcome, sir.
It's good to be here.
So look at the questions that I'm throwing at you tonight. The Nigerians are listening to us this evening.
Both within Abuja and outside Abuja.
Okay.
Is there any
justification for domestic violence? Okay, let me quickly look at some few focus that will help us handle this matter this night. We need to understand what is domestic violence. We need to understand what it is. Domestic violence is any pattern of abuse or controlled behavior by one against another in a domestic or intimate relationship. It can occur between spouses. It can occur between partners. It can occur between former partners, family members, or group living in the same household. The purpose is often to gain or maintain power and control over the other person. So, except we are narrowing it down tonight to marriage. We're looking at it from the angle of marriage.
Not only marriage, it's not just marriage alone. Because there's a case I'm handling right now.
Okay.
Concern a husband and wife. The girl was abused during when they were courting.
Okay.
But she is a kind of person that she easily forgives. The husband say, I'm sorry. Game over.
To the extent that when the husband took something, a very huge wood, and hit her, beat her up. In fact, when she opened her leg, I saw the injury on her leg. I was ashamed of myself. I got angry. I wanted to call the director of NAPTI immediately that your husband need to sleep at least 5 days in the not the police cell. Oh. If you beat woman, I'm coming, sir. Not the police cell. Oh. But when this girl opened her head, sir, I saw that the hair, the center of her hair, has pulled off. I said, and you are sitting here. And as I was just saying that, initially I was like, okay, let me just, she said, please, please, my husband, please don't go there. It's my husband. I said, if she remove her hair, her cover of her hair, sir, you can't sit here. In fact, when I invited her to come to Love FM, I told them that to keep her at the conference room, that they tell her that I'm coming. Our cleaner was there. On normal norms, I was supposed to tell the cleaner to go out so I can have a private, because most times, if someone is there, they will not be able to open up. But I didn't know what to maybe to allow her to be there. Do you know when she removed her hair, my cleaner shouted. If you see the center of her hair, no more single hair. You don't like, if you know Kingenergy, na palangolo the bab. Even my own palangolo, no reach her own palangolo. You know the palangolo. You know this. I think the color. But the color pololo. What they call palangolo for English? I said there was no single hair at the center of her hair. I said, what happened? They said there was a fight when they were dating. Something happened between the girlfriend and girlfriend. There was a fight, and they grabbed the hair and pulled it. I was just imagining the pain that this girl was going through. And
how many times have your husband been beaten? He said severally. I said, what is there? And that she will tell me, I'm sorry, I will forgive him.
This was started before the marriage. And the woman is still in the marriage, and it's still happening inside the marriage. So is there any way that is a justification, maybe because we are married, let me remain there, or whatever, you know, is there any justification?
No justification.
Maybe the man go tell you, I'm sorry, he go say, the man have changed.
But let's look at some other areas. I will first of all want to tell you a story. Similar thing that happened. We were almost like this hour of the night, and a woman was running from her matrimonial home directly to my house as a pastor. And the husband was pursuing her. And then the woman burst into my sitting room, burst into where all of us were seated and the children were sleeping. Entered my sitting room and started beating his wife right in my sitting room. Why I'm giving you this story is that what you are doing is good, because some people are undergoing this oppression. They have nobody to complain to. They are dying silently. They don't even know what to do. They don't have idea.
That is true.
Now, an attempt to hold the man not to kill his wife in my own house. The man faced me, gave me a blow in my head, and one of my head swelled up. Was swollen.
It's not funny.
I hold the man, I started shouting. My friend came. We bundled that man that night to a police station. Till the next day. I was on Saturday like this. On Sunday, while I was preaching, my members were surprised to see my head, one part of my head up.
There's no justification. But it happened on both sides anyway.
I picked some few things down here. Physical abuse, a part of domestic violence. Emotional or psychological abuse is a part of domestic violence. Sexual abuse is a part of domestic
So I may not say, I know they beat my wife.
Yes, economic or financial abuse. Then verbal abuse. You know touchable, but you have molested this very person. Then digital abuse.
Digital abuse. Okay. Wife got the press phone.
Yes, that is the age we are.
Attention.
That's the age
And
we
the
are.
man need attention.
He don't want to
And
give.
He does
And he
because
do-
of
no,
that.
I went to a very, I don't want to mention the church name, very popular church with high profile people. A woman raised up and said, what if I need my husband and he will not allow phone?
Both from the man and the
Both
woman,
sides.
both sides.
He said the man would, in fact, so many married men in that church said to me, our husband is not married to their phone. They will not give them attention.
But sometimes, I not be all men, no. Especially those where they play bets.
Bet, football.
They want to check
Everything.
You see them very
They
serious.
don't want to give.
They don't want to.
They don't want to miss anything
They
there.
don't want to miss anything there.
They
And your
don't
wife
want
need your attention.
You must sacrifice one for the other.
That is the truth.
Peace must reign.
I'm going to open the phone line very soon.
There was a story we handled here last year. It happened real here in Abuja, in Kubwa. They agreed to marry each other, but they now have an understanding that if they are angry,
They should not exchange words because the wife is asthmatic. No matter how angry they are,
they should not get so angry, and instead, if they want to communicate, they should write it on paper and drop at the dining table. So the man wants to eat, if there's a quarrel in the house, he writes and drop. If the woman wants money or wants anything, he writes on the paper and drop. The man will drop it on the dining table. I'm telling you, real life story. Now, this thing now happened till 1 week, get it into 2 weeks. So they were not really talking to each other. We know normal husband and wife malice.
Yes.
That to the extent that the wife went into the bedroom to take her bath. When she was taking her bath, what really happened? The wife now shouted, honey! The husband now heard the honey, was now shouting on where he was sitting in the parlor. I'm the one winning now the game.
Since he's not the one, the first to call me.
He's the one first to call me.
So I'm the.
She's now. The wife shouted, sweetheart. The man relaxed.
Doesn't know that the wife is going.
He doesn't know the wife is
Now
going.
they go.
Now going, they go. Now, do you know that it came to a point where the woman shouted, there was no response, and the man was still sitting down there. And while the man was still sitting down there, somebody said, okay, let me just go and answer her. She went there and saw her wife down in the bathroom dead. What happened? Asthmatic, sometimes it comes like an attack. That's why most people who are asthmatic, they encourage them to always go with their inhaler wherever they are going to. So it happened that
she was in the bedroom and was attacked, and she was not with her inhaler, and she was
look,
calling
she needed
the
help.
husband. She needed help. I was calling the husband. Both of them are alone in the house to come and be of a help to her.
and the husband was taken because two of them are having. Is that one too? From because I'm trying to relate to it because people only think saying that domestic violence are only when a husband
hit somebody.
or the wife hits.
I will tell you another
There
story.
are domestic violence
In different forms.
In different forms. Your character can be
A domestic violence.
God created marriage in a way that these two partners will continue to be going together, living together, be in the same terms, in the area of communication and otherwise. Once there is a gap, then there's already a danger. In fact, the devil is already winning. When there is a gap, when there is silence somewhere, the devil is already winning. A young, vibrant girl of about 15 years was a victim or become a casualty of a domestic violence. A daughter to both parties, to both this man and the wife. The man and the wife were not in talking terms for about a week. Sometimes the man will be at home, the wife is not at home, the woman will be at home, the man is not at home. In the process of time, the child fell sick. The woman was not at home. And then the man brought the daughter to me for prayers. I prayed for the child, and after that prayer, I said to them, it requires further medical checkup, and I want them to take the child to the hospital. They left. 3 days later, I am not expecting that situation to be serious. They don't need to go for checkup, do some tests, and know what is the real problem. That child died. I asked the husband, what happened? He said he wasn't having money. But your wife is working and is buoyant somehow. The woman said she was not aware. Meaning that both of them were not in talking terms. And they couldn't communicate that this child is sick. The woman will come late in the night, go to bed, and the husband cannot say, I took this child to the hospital,
Oh, God
to
of
the pastor
Israel.
today.
What an innocent
The
girl.
pastor has prayed for the child, but he suggests that we should take this child to the hospital. That brilliant, I think SS2 died. A victim of domestic violence. It takes different shape, take different pattern, take different. You cannot just predict how far it can go.
All right, it takes different shape. You cannot really determine how far it can go.
Yes.
You listeners out there can be part of this program tonight. You can still call us on 081-0092-13670. Is there any justification?
July. Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah, this from the
From where?
from Saturday here.
All right, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yes, I just come across your program now,
Okay.
and I get to understand that what you are talking about is just all about domestic violence. One thing I know about life, is you to use one person as an example. If you say I go, nobody ready to hear I go. When something happens, something bad happens, and you take action, and one or two eyes or ears hear it, the rest of people will just fight close. They will say, if I do something, the penalty will come over my life. Before you know, everybody will fight close. That's the only way we can deal with this.
I must be a deterrent.
Thank you so much for calling.
I must be a deterrent.
Thank you so much.
Okay, don't use me to show an example.
Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Sir?
I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead. What?
Yes, I'm Mr. Kelvin.
From where?
From Kadafe.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, I had a program this night, talking with Pastor, violence, domestic violence.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sometimes you walk away, you come back, you still carry it in your heart. And I think that one is even more dangerous because it produces hatred. And sometimes when someone is thirsty, you can even deny him a cup of water when the person is choking.
You know, when two people are having problem and they are unable to settle themselves or a constant misunderstanding, then they need a mature third party. As I sat down with couples to listen to them, sometimes we just realized that this misunderstanding lingered because they didn't have anybody to talk to. They couldn't express themselves so that the other party will understand the genuine intention they have. So if I create a forum for the two people to speak out, while I will be there quietly to listen, at the end of the day, the two of them will realize that there was really no issue, only that we refuse to give each other listening ear to really know why this person is behaving the way he's behaving. Domestic violence is not only by fighting or battering, it can be by verbal abuse. In other words, you are just angry and so many things are coming out of your mouth. I've had a case where a wife is telling the husband, touch me, try it. If you know you are a man, beat me. And then the woman later came to me and said, my husband was beating me. I invited the two of them. What's the problem? The man repeated these same words. You know you are a man.
Who called for the fight?
Beat me. That's a verbal abuse. That's a domestic violence. That statement initiated. So, though we say there is no justification, but there are situations that always push one to the extreme.
So if someone finds himself in that situation, what can he or she do?
You know why we will always emphasize there is no justification? You wouldn't say that because somebody pushed you to the limit,
You hit
you
your
do
head on the wall,
something,
yeah.
and then something got spoiled. You might just say, let me push this person away so that I can even have my way.
And run
And
away.
the person fell and hit his or her head on the ground.
And your intention is not to fight.
Not to fight.
You are just want to, maybe the person is carrying something to hit you. On the process of trying to find your way out, you touch the person, he or her, and the person mistakenly fell and hit the head on something. And the person died. It's still domestic violence.
The game will just begin. You are now in a new realm. So when there are bitterness in mind, the Bible warns us against root of bitterness. When there are situations that need to be addressed, don't ignore it. Let that matter be addressed so that it will not grow. Don't ignore it.
Don't
feel
any
it's not
matter.
important. Because when it grows and become big, then it can spoil so many things. Even the children can be victim of that emotional breakdown.
Because
communication
they
breakdown.
say when two cows are fighting,
The
they
grass is
get
suffer.
the pain.
So everyone in a home must work hard for peace. Must do everything to ensure peace. Then there's another angle I'm looking at it. You know, sometimes from the angle of marriage. sometimes people come together in a marriage under duress or undue influence. And duress or undue influence can take different form. You induce the person with money. And then when the person gets married to you, and what he was thinking is not there, then there's a problem already. That's why marriage must be conducted under mutual understanding. Both of us must have an agreement. We must come to terms. Not that you just influence me or cajole me into it. And then when I come to the home, what I was expecting is not there. I have a case where a young man sent a young woman to higher institution. The young man at that time was about 25, thereabout, and the young girl was about 18. And then after the 4 years course, they got married. The young girl knowledge about this home is not there. And then the man is expecting the girl to act maturely. There was already a gap. There was an undue influence. The woman said, it will not work. I cannot continue. Whatever you have spent on me in my school, calculate them and I will give them to you. It was a big problem. In fact, that marriage have ended. They couldn't, both of them couldn't continue. So there are situations of undue influence, or under, I call it under duress, and then when the person eventually entered that home, and over time, the women will get that courage to challenge your authority as a man. And when you come to that level where they now have courage to challenge your authority, then there's a problem. But when you enter into a relationship mutually, and there is a proper understanding.
There is a proper understanding. Let's answer this call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Kingenergy.
Yeah, good evening, ma.
Good evening, Pastor.
Thank you.
My name is Adam. I'm calling from Dubai.
All right, go ahead. We can hear you.
I want to ask this question. This one, is it not domestic violence where in a family, one person is taking the responsibility, then the other person will relax? Something which is a man. He will say, you started it and I continue. Like last 3 years now, it happened already to me that one woman allowed 3-year-old son to die. The woman was angry that since they got married, she has been the one taking care of the responsibility in the family. The fact does not care. And there are some sick. He refused that he stopped bringing the money. And that the husband should try. He refused. And so in her mind, the son died.
It's a sad story.
So after some while, they check the balance of her balance in her account. And they found out that 1.something million naira in her balance.
In the woman's account?
Yes, in the woman's account. But she probably said she's
the woman's account?
taking care of the family.
Because he's the one.
And the husband refused to participate. He didn't have domestic violence. When he sees that somebody is helping you, relax. He said he started the country. Some people even bring money to pay their own dowry and marry themselves. Just to get the money. When you after getting married, continue like that. You marry a man. And when you get arrested, like happened to one banker, is it not domestic violence? Thank you very much.
Nworie. All right, thank you so much. Is that domestic violence?
Let me approach this matter from this angle. That is why I stated clearly that marriage must be by mutual understanding. Both of them must have a meeting of mind. They must understand themselves. They must be able to help each other. They are there to help each other to succeed and build a home. When that concept is not there, then there's a problem. Now, we have just heard the explanation from the angle of the woman. We may not really know what transpired from the view of the man. Of course, economic or financial abuse is a domestic violence, whereby one person is taking responsibility, the other one doesn't want to show concern in any way. You see, Kingenergy, in life, don't tell me you don't have anything. There is something you can contribute to the livelihood of a family. There's something you can contribute. You can contribute your time. You can contribute your strength. You can contribute your finances. So, whereby the man completely fold his hand away from the event of the house, that's violent. The woman is going out, busy doing work to provide money. The man has not started something that will generate financial resources. And then he's not willing to assist at all. That's not okay. Maybe the man stay at home all through the day, either playing drafts or playing games or doing any other thing, not contributing at home. It's not even at home for the children to come and say, Daddy, okay, you're at home. We are here. Okay, the children are back from school. What can I do? How can I be of help? What can I contribute to this family? So everybody that is alive, that is not sick, has something to contribute. There's something you can contribute for that family to continue. You don't tell me I don't have anything because I am not working. No. There's something you can do to make sure that we are able to carry this family on. That is just the truth. We're in the city of Abuja. Most times the women are gainfully employed. They go to work. Sometimes their salary is even more fatter than the men's own. So that does not make the woman to disrespect the man. That does not make the man to leave every responsibility to the woman. Both of them must be able to sit down and say, okay, since the resources coming from an angle is bigger than yours, let us do like this. Of course, if there is mutual understanding and if there is trust, they'll be able to sit down together and plan their home.
I want to ask you, between love and understanding, what keeps the home?
Understanding.
Why?
Okay. Now, the Bible says a home is built by wisdom. Eh? In other words, you love this person, and that's what attracted you to this person. And then you people get married. There are things that will be coming up later on. Again, anytime I'm teaching about marriage, I normally use this illustration. You know, there are some ideology that do not believe for better for worse. Some believe only for better for best. Then they believe that by your positive confession, that is how it will happen. That's okay. But I just gave one illustration. Kingenergy, you don't like snoring. I eventually married a partner that snores. What has happened? As simple as that issue is, what has happened? That can bring quarrel. That can bring domestic violence. Snoring.
Like there's a case that we handled on this program. The wife, if she's with a husband, she can fart. She can what they call her for pigeon. She go fit mess.
Exactly.
I know say you go mess am for.
The other partner don't like it.
The husband don't like it
at all. This is where understanding comes in. This is where understanding will come in. Otherwise, without understanding, that law will naturally fade and die. Kingenergy, you dress like this. There are some parts of your body I don't see. Eventually, after marriage, we enter our closets. You remove your cloth, only for me to see there's one big sock in your hand, which you didn't tell me. And you say you were shy to tell me. That's where understanding comes in. There are so many things you will not discover about a person until you enter that marriage. Again, courtship is good. Courtship is okay because I'm talking to a wider audience this night. But may I tell you that no matter how long you spend in courtship, there are things you can never discover until after marriage.
That's true.
This is where understanding comes in. Which part of this person can I manage? Which part of this person can I get along with? Which part of this person can I survive? Understanding will not help you. If you're able to meet a more mature person who has spent some years in marriage and the husband and the wife, they are doing well, you will want to learn from them. You want to hear from them. There are some people who doesn't like third party. Yes, third party negative one is bad. But there are good people who can be of help to you. The Bible says in the multitude of counseling, there is safety. What normally causes fight between husband and wife? Husband is talking, and the wife is challenging the authority of the man. And most times the man will want to exercise his physical strength to tell the woman, I own you. When it comes to that point, the woman can just keep quiet and leave the man alone. When it comes to that point, the man too can dress up and take a walk. Say, I don't want anything to resort to fight. So I move away.
I move away. Oh, I wouldn't have more time again tonight. I move away. But as the truth, move away. Out of trouble. What's your last word to Nigerians tonight?
Live in peace with any of your partner. Domestic violence is not the way forward.
Live in peace with any of your partner. And thank you,
Reverend Macduff, Irekponor.
We're glad to have you again and again on this program. And thank you. Words has also been a very big, huge blessing to us tonight. And you listener, thank you also for being part of this program.
My name still remains the man I call Kingenergy. Until we meet next week, Saturday.
Even if you forget everything we talked about tonight,
there is no justification.
There is no justification
for domestic violence.
For domestic